far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Dio wara geto gnohnia. Ne donige kote swatasi os gaiwango owado. Ne hedwai waketo segwedi sosungwawe gnohnia. Ne awe sa scano donotinia. Ne dine indwe he ihia ska edwaya agwanigoha. Ska dietinohnia. Ne tigani o tongwanigoha. Dane edwachroe sa awanza de donoha de henwokoa. Ne goto sen yeha. Ne dine indwe he gwego didwadinohnia. Ne tigani o tongwanigoha. Dane watchroe hadai hadonyo touchnege sana he winen he nidine indwe he ska dietinohnya netigani o togwani goha. Dane watchroe sedwogawana skanadayo oi hawana touchwaza ne desaha wain twa set nasangwe he o hando hawasha denoge nidine indwe he desadanohnya sedwogawana skanadayo netigani o togwani goha. Dane watchroe genyo gudagi hadio kya kiono ne dio kya ido scano donyo ne dine edwe he dietinohnya hadio kya kiono dio kya ido etagani o tongwani goha. Dane watchroe how hage gal hide hanagre segwedi so ne toto sento ne scano adunotinya ne dine edwe he desadanohnya gal hide hanagre segwedi so etagani o tongwani goha. Dane tona gat gweni ike agai geta gnohnya Danito.
This week on MPSS News, Sam tells us how he really feels. Griff
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed.
Griff gives us some tasty new finds. Nathan.
Rolling action.
Hey Cynthia,
Hey!
what do you like about the cat's food?
Oh, they're bagels.
Thanks.
That's it, just their bagels.
Nathan teaches us a not-so-new lesson.
Follow these tips, and you're well on your way to becoming a Blue Devil.
Hannah gives us the rundown of Semi. And much more, all happening right now on MPSS News.
Good morning and welcome back to MPSS News. I'm Cynthia.
And I'm Tim, and we're going to be your anchors for today.
We've got lots of great segments for you this week, so let's get right into it.
First up, we have Dylan with Miscellaneous Mayhem. Take it away.
Welcome to Miscellaneous Mayhem. On this week's episode of Miscellaneous Mayhem, boy do I have an advertisement for you. You see, it's pretty cold out, it's getting pretty chilly. Ooh, ugh. You can see the snow falling, it's in my hair, but you know what's great for wintertime? Plants. Do you like plants?
Oh yeah.
Do you like plants?
I love plants!
Isn't that right? We all love plants here in the communications lab. Hey, do you guys like plants?
I love plants.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you like plants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah! Now that I got your attention, look at all these wonderful plants. Don't they look very wintry? Wouldn't you like to buy them? Good news for you, there's a winter plant sale right out of the greenhouse. It's this Saturday, at least I think so. Why don't we go ask Mr. Runhart and see for ourselves? Yeah. Hey, Mr. Runhart, what can you tell me about the winter plant sale this weekend?
Well, we've been working really hard for actually quite a few weeks now, getting a lot of things prepared, and some of the things that we're going to be featuring for our plant sale are the poinsettias. Mr. Kisner's class made these beautiful stools. We painted them up. We put some really nice plants on them as well. We're also going to have floral centerpieces. We're also going to have cut flower bouquets. Beautiful big planters at unbeatable prices. I don't think you'll be able to find planters at this size for that price anywhere else. We also have individual greens, ornaments, birch poles if you want to make your own planters as well.
All right, I have one more question for you, Mr. Runhart. Do you like plants? Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching Miscellaneous Mayhem at Kidden Park. I'll see you next time.
Oh wow, that really tickled my funny bone.
Yeah, that was super funny. Moving on.
Next up we have Sam with Richardson Rants.
Welcome back, boys and girls. Today, I'm going to rant to you about post-secondary education and the stresses students put on themselves.
Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
Now, students these days are already putting large amounts of stress on themselves as it is before even thinking about post-secondary education. According to a study by the Mental Health Americas, estimates that 20% of teens are clinically depressed. But a lot of the stress students are feeling are brought on themselves by not showing up to class, not asking for help, and by handing in assignments late or not at all. So for your grade 9s especially, make good habits now, so by grade 12 it will come easy for you to be successful. So yes, there is without a doubt some pressure on students to achieve the marks needed to get into the program of their choice. But there's no need to be so stressed out that you can't function properly on a daily basis. Students are worrying and stressing way too much about their marks at school. Now, think about it. What's the worst thing that can happen if you don't get a mark high enough to get to university? You take the class again, maybe next semester, maybe online, or maybe even over the summer. And this week being midterms and all, you still have another half of the semester to bump your mark up. But just because you have a high mark now, don't let that get into your head. You still need to work hard and keep doing what you're doing to keep that mark up there, because it can drop just as fast as it can get up. High school should be an enjoyable experience, not a stressful one. So get out there, join a team or club, make some friends, and laugh along the way. And just be happy. And more importantly, believe in yourself. Don't be afraid to ask for help from your teachers. They're there to help you, despite what some of you might think. Just be the best student you can be, and try your best to be successful.
This is my message to you.
Not all forms of abuse leave bruises. Danielle Steele. Thanks, Sam. I feel enlightened.
Yeah, me too. Wowee.
Next up, we have a new segment from Griff.
Take it away.
Welcome to this day in history. This day in history marks a very important event. The event of the death of Lee Harvey Oswald. Which, if you do not know, he was supposed to be thought to have killed JFK. Although he did not confess to the killing because of his own demise, on his way being transported from one jail to another, he was shot and killed in front of people in live news by Dallas nightclub owner Jack Ruby. The assassination of JFK is a very discussed topic. No one knows exactly who killed him and from where, but most people have come to terms with the thought that Lee Harvey Oswald was the killer. Lee Harvey Oswald got caught after he had killed a police officer and had went to a theater. He was then convicted of the assassination of JFK. Although there was little evidence and witnesses to the killing. Lee Harvey Oswald really killed JFK? You tell me.
Gee, Griff, I feel just a little bit smarter now.
Yeah, Griff, thanks, man.
Next up, in lighter news, we have Hannah to tell us a little bit more about Semi. Knowing what's right doesn't mean much unless you do what's right. Theodore Roosevelt.
Wow, Hannah, I can't wait to buy my semi ticket.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that.
Speaking of fancy, let's throw it over to Kellen and Griff to see what gourmet meal they're serving up today.
Chili.
I'm gonna be Catherine.
That's great. Garlic bread. Amazing. Hey, Cynthia.
Hey!
What do you like about the Caps food?
Oh, they're bagels.
Thanks.
That's it. Just leave it.
Hey Nathan. Oh hey Griffin. What do you like about the Caps food? You know, I just think it is tasty. Thanks. No problem.
Cheesy tartare is the best. Corned beef on a bun. I like beef tartare, but you just like ground beef.
It's not ground beef.
Great. French fries. Decadent.
Hi, Emma.
Hi.
What's your opinion on the food in the Cap?
I like it. It's good.
Thanks. Hi, Hannah.
Hey, how's it going?
What do you think about the food in the Cap?
It's worthwhile.
Thanks. Hey, Alex.
Hey, Griffin.
What do you like about the Cap's food?
I like how it's affordable.
Thank you, Alex. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Griff.
What do you like about the Cap's food?
Well, I mean, the specials are good and they have a relatively reasonable price.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks for watching.
Gee, thanks, Griff. That one looked delish.
Hey, Tim, you know what rhymes with delish? Sports!
Hey MPSS, welcome back to sports. I'm Matt, and also welcome back Richie.
Today on sports, we will do a recap of what happened in sports around MPSS last week.
And also Sam will also give you a recap of the football game that happened last week.
Is Sports Center.
MPSS had multiple zone appearances in basketball and volleyball.
Both the senior and girls basketball teams won their zone finals. Both teams having an undefeated league season. Good job, girls.
While both junior and senior volleyball put up a tough fight throughout their zone finals, they came up short. Good season, boys.
In other news, the MPSS Student Council hosted a volleyball tournament where students were able to play against each other for bragging rights to see who could put the best volleyball team together.
There were some really great teams playing throughout the tournaments, but it was the Flint Tropics that came up with the ship. Hey Matt, didn't you interview your player?
Yes, I did. Let's go to that right now. I'm here with Griffin Burks. Who were you playing for in the volleyball tournament?
I was playing for Foy's boys.
So how'd you guys do?
Oh, we did alright. We beat the 4th place team. We were the 8th place team, so
yeah, that's
it's a pretty
good.
big win.
Okay, so what do you hope of seeing next tournament?
I'm really excited for the dodgeball tournament. That'd be sick.
You got your team already set for it?
Oh yeah, we're ready.
Okay, well, that's all the time.
Now back to Matt and Richie.
Wow, great interview, Matthew.
Thank you, Richie.
Now here's Sam with his recap of the football game. Your McKinnon Park Blue Devils traveled down to McMaster University last Wednesday to face off against the Hamilton City champions, the Sir Allan McNabb Lions. Despite being unranked and facing off against the 23rd overall team in Canada, the Blue Devils put up a fight. The offense was firing on all cylinders, putting up 48 points. Sadly, they fell short to the Hamilton City champs, 56-48. The Blue Devils played a strong game, especially on offense. Quarterback Zach Mumby threw for 355 yards, whereas our top receiver Riley Miller had over 289 receiving yards. An unbelievable accomplishment for both athletes. Despite losing in the Sasa West Championship, the Blue Devils still had one of their most explosive seasons ever. They topped off the regular season undefeated and went on to win their second Haldor Bowl in a row as back-to-back Haldeman Norfolk Bowl champions. Way to go, Blue Devils. A big shout-out goes to all the 4th and 5th year players who will not be returning to McKinnon Park next year. These players include Andrew Robitaille, Riley Miller, Sam Green, Matt Miller, Darius Anderson, Troy Mello, Dylan the Doctor Toulouse, Brad Adshead, Dalen G, Ben Kachenko, Jacob Smith, Tyler Kays, Neil Ryan, Sean Ryan, and Justin Holsworth. You boys will be missed, and thank you for all the time and effort you put in over the past 4 and 5 years. Now back over to Matt and Richie in the studio.
Well, that's all the time we have, MPSS. Now back to Cynthia and Tim.
If they don't like you for being yourself, be yourself even more. Taylor Swift.
Thanks, Matt and Richie. That was such a great segment that I didn't even care about your little verbal mishap.
It truly was. Now let's learn some new lessons from Nath Bug.
You all know what time it is. Lesson number 73, classroom etiquette. If you're not doing very well in your classes, it's probably because you're not following all these tips. Here's an easy one. Get off your phone in class. What if you lose all your battery, fall down a well, and you can't call for help? Is it really worth it? Remember, don't be loud in class. Just because you don't care about your grades doesn't mean everyone else doesn't. Finally, if you're going to skip class, why are you staying in the school? There's some more interesting places to go in Caledonia instead of just walking around the hallway. Follow these tips, and you're well on your way to becoming a Blue Devil.
All of these lectures are actually starting to make me feel smart. Almost like this is a school or something.
Crazy, because the next segment's gonna make you feel like Einstein.
True that. Here's a new segment from Julianne, Life Hacks with Jay.
I'm Jay, and today we're educating ourselves. This is the notebook above Nathan's segment. We're cheating the system with life hacks. The first life hack is for you bookworms out there. DIY bookmarks. First, you need to buy $50 worth of supplies and not use them. Instead, you're going to use a receipt as a bookmark. Fun! This next hack is for when you're running late for school and you haven't had breakfast. In your car, walking to school, and you just need some food. This one's fairly simple. A baby could do it. You rummage through your bag and find the first edible thing you can eat. There you go. Bon appetit. This last life hack will surely improve your life. It involves your cell phone. The life hack in all this is to never use it. Turn it off and be with nature. That's all I have for you today. Hopefully this helped you out with life. I would say tweet me with the hashtag LHWJ, but I threw my phone and I'm pretty sure I broke it. Bye!
Things will get easier, people's minds will change, and you should be alive to see it. Ellen DeGeneres.
Thanks, Julianne. I'll keep those in mind when I'm placed into those very specific scenarios.
Yes, those were super helpful.
Next up, we're bringing you back to Sam for a word from our Prime Minister.
Connectitude.
That's not a word.
I just made it a word.
Indifference and neglect often do much more damage than outright dislike. J.K. Rowling.
Sam, thanks. That made me feel so inspired.
Wow, Sam. Just wow.
Tim, that's the end of our show.
Oh yeah, we did it.
Don't get too excited. That means we gotta go back to class. But don't worry. We'll be back next week with a whole new show.
And if you miss us before then, don't forget you can check us out on the website or through a Facebook link.
And don't forget to follow our Instagram page at McKinnon Park News Team to give us feedback and suggestions.
Well, I guess that's it. I'm Tim.
And I'm Cynthia.
And this has been MPSS News.
News.